I don't know what to do, whether I need to, it's raining and I just, I got nothing to do. I got a show to play tonight and I don't know if it's going to be canceled because there's severe tornado warnings and thunderstorm warnings and all that. I'll go do it in a heartbeat. I mean, if the bar shuts down, we just go to the bar and hang out while the power comes back on. But if they don't want people to come out, or they're gonna have a slow, I think it's gonna be a slow night. I've had people cancel before, and most importantly, I can't go out and play Pokemon Go. So what are we gonna do here? First of all, I need to clean my office, and I'm gonna do some cleaning. I got more editing work to do, and I think I wanted to show you guys all of my shiny Pokemon, like all of them, just literally all of them, from the day I started my first shiny Pokemon. I want to show you there up to now. I think what I should do is do it in order. Yeah, let's do it in order. I just ran into a guy called, I found his channel called JT Valor, and I really love his work. He has a lot of great things going on there. He's very positive, and I love that channel. So I'm probably going to binge watch a lot of the recent videos that's been going on with the events. Tomorrow we're going to get recording because it's going to start the new event, which is the Sinnoh NIMS Appreciation Week or so. I don't know where people are getting the news from. I need to get my news from better sources because half the shit that goes on, like Onyx Day, I had no idea about Onyx Day. It just kind of happened. I was singing. I couldn't do it anyway because I was singing, so I was in the middle of my set and I was like, why is there Onyx around? Like, is there a hatch rate? Is there a spawn rate here? So let's do all the shiny Pokemon. I have 152 shiny Pokemon, which mind boggles me. If I would have played this game to begin with, and you would have told me that there would have been, I would have 152 shiny Pokemon, and a lot of them are duplicates, I would just be amazed. So let's go ahead and look around. Okay, Ampharos was my first ever shiny Pokemon. It was the first ever event. I couldn't find one in the wild. I grinded Magikarp, never could find a Magikarp, but when Ampharos or Mareep came along, I thought it was adorable. It was pink, it was great, and we went out. You can see I only have one, and the reason for that is the fact that I never caught any. I did the whole entire session. I caught so many Mareeps, and I just couldn't find one. So come to find out, we go home. We had to leave early. So we leave, we come home here, and then right as I pull in, there's a Mareep sitting in the yard like 2 minutes before it ends. And I just click it and it was shiny, and that's why this is the luckiest little bean I've ever had. The next one is named Kevin. It's a shiny Charizard, another community day, so I had no shiny Pokemon in between these community days. This was in ASIN of Chicago when I was in May. They had Charizard Day, or Charmander Day. Again, I hunted all around and could not get one shiny Pokemon to save my life. And I just so happened in the last 5 minutes, again, grab a shiny Charmander. And I evolved it up to Charizard. I named it Kevin because this is, I was hanging out with Kevin at ASIN and we always hang out together, so I figured I would name it Kevin. So here's Kevin. Okay, now this is where things started to change. I went from not having any shiny luck to having all the shiny luck at an event. We went 2 months later, we went to Anime Expo, which was in LA. And right there by the Staples Center, these had Squirtles were spawning, and they had shiny chances. And on top of the shiny chances, if you got a research task, that would give you a shiny guaranteed, I think. Or a chance of a shiny. There's shinies everywhere. So you see here, we have a shiny Squirtle. I evolved one of the shiny Wartortle, a shiny Squirtle, shiny Blastoids, shiny Wartortle with sunglasses, because that was the researcher's task. Wartortle. Okay, that was it. So I think I might have traded a couple, but this is the ones I got. And it was, man, there was like, you couldn't walk down the sidewalk, because when people found the research task, they couldn't, like, they just stood there. And it was just crazy. Then they came the Plusle and Minimum event. The Plusle and Minimum event was fun. It was so kind of frustrating because I was able to grab, you see, 4 shiny Minims and then 1 Plusle, and I was just like, I kind of wanted to even, I would rather have this than the vice versa of 4 shiny Plusles and 1 Minim, because the Minim looks different and it's cute and green. But yeah, that was that. I think I may have traded one off. I think I caught another Minim and I traded one to Kimber because she needed one. Alright, so, I think I did catch 2 Plusle, I think, because I gave one to Kimber because she didn't have one. So here we go, with named Kim. Her favorite Pokemon is Eevee, so I just decided to do Eevee. So we have shiny Eevee here for the Eevee Day, and Eevee Day was balls to the wall. Like, it was insane. We went to the beach, Myrtle Beach. Went to the boardwalk on the beach, and then we ended up going, it was a 2-day event, so we literally, the event started right when we drove into town, so we were like, fuck it, we'll just go straight and play the event. Then we went home, next day woke up, did the events again. That being said, and that was the one that was frustrating because I think the things worked once, but then you had to kind of guess at it. I never got a shiny Espeon, and that was, well, I may have an Espeon, I could be wrong, but I would like a shiny Espeon. I don't think I have one. But yeah, I got all the ones, and then that was it. Alright, so next, come time for, these have all been events or plus spawn rates. I found a shiny Houndour in 9th Street, where I hang out at. Had great shops and food and a few Pokestops and a lot of good bars. I was just walking around, I don't know what I was doing, I just clicked on a Houndour, and this was my first ever non-event shiny or non-increased spawn rate shiny. That was really what set me off to be excited, because I'm like, oh, there's a fucking chance, or I'm one of them. Next was another time where I caught a shiny Honchkrow, or a tiny Murkrow, because I just clicked on it and it was there, and then right as soon as Sinnoh hit, I evolved this thing up to this guy. He's not very good IV, but he's fun to play with. Then, I am riding in my buddy's car, leaving the mall, and then at the intersection I have Pokemon GO pulled up, because at the intersections they have some good spawns. I got the Golden Nuggie, and I just absolutely fell in love with Shiny Swablu. There's always a gold lining. I've been trying to find another one to give Kimber, because that's one of her favorites too, but I just can't. It's not going to happen. If I evolve it, I don't want to evolve it yet. I want to do a special video where I evolve all my shiny Pokemon. That'll be a video for a different day, so I'm not going to evolve any of my... I don't really evolve my shinies if I prefer the original compared to its evolution. But also PvP has come out now, and shiny Pokemon that are over 1,500 can be a thing that are worth it now to have. And I just like the flex. So, Meganium Day. We went to Duke Gardens, which I will take you sometime because it's going to be great. It's wonderful. One of the best places in Durham to go play Pokemon Go. Meganium, Chikorita Day is one of my favorite starters, and Chikorita Day was great. We went with my buddy Marlo, and we were exploring around, and every time we caught, the cool thing about it was every time we caught a shiny, well, I don't know where it is. I guess they did it, I guess I didn't do it, but every time they caught a shiny, they would look at the closest plant, and they would name the Chikorita after one of the plants they caught. I think they did that, and I didn't do it, so, but I was able to catch 1, 2, 3, 4 shiny Chikoritas, and I was really happy with that. Meganium, kind of okay. Bayleaf has that little autumn breeze to it, but this little fall-colored orange Chikorita I've always loved. Moving on to Charizard again. So this one is when I went out to Utah, and in Utah, I was again at an intersection. Do not drive and play Pokemon Go, but if you are a passenger, feel free to grab your friend's phone and just kind of sit there and wait for spawns, because we were at an intersection going to Walmart, and this popped up, and I just clicked it, and I just have that immediate, like, I think we all do it, where it's you find an immediate Pokemon that's shiny, and you're just like, and you just got this noise comes out, and you can't really understand it. Right now, he's getting me some candies. He's been in there for almost 3 days, so if anybody can please go beat the hell out of that thing and bring him back home. Then it's Beldum Day. I'm still in Utah, we're hanging out, and we decided to do 2 parts. My friend, Kimber needed to go get her friend, and it was backtracking, but I wanted to play, so I said, drop me off at the park in town, go get your friend, come back, and then we'll go to the big place and all play together. And it worked out, because we all got a lot of good spawns and a lot of good catches. Here's my first Beldum. Then I evolved the Meltan. And then what I like to do is I like to have 3. If I catch 3, I want 1 of each. But now that not now, it's always been this way. But the Pokedex registers your shiny in it. So you can just click on the shiny and see a past shiny if you want to look at it. I got a lot of Beldums. Alright. Then, this is also called Kevin Crust because I promised to give him one. Then the Pinsir shiny came out, and that was the increased spawns. This was the first time I've ever had a back-to-back shiny, and it was the most exciting thing in my life. So I caught this. I don't think it'll give me a time yet. Same day, 11-3, 11-3. Yeah, these 2. Are these the only 2 I have? Oh no, I got more. Oh yeah, okay, so this is crazy. So I got these 2, and then it's lightning, and I'm kind of afraid. I caught these 2, and then I went to the church to go to the mall to go grind some more. And I got a little shiny Natsu there. It was absolutely fun. I loved it. Let's see. And that was a really cool spawn. But then I got 2 more pincers, and then we had the Ponyta event, or increased spawns, and that was when I got this. Now, this Ponyta, I evolved it into Rapidash, and Rapidash is, it looks so cool. I named it Vanique, because if you ever seen the type of liquor that is called Vanique, it's got that same kind of shine to it, and it's just really cool and really pretty. Honestly, low-key, one of the prettiest shinies out there. Ponyta's blue is so vibrant, but this is just so simple and subtle and so nice. Alright, so then we have Cyndaquil Day. I don't know what I was doing for Cyndaquil Day in Durham. I may have been at the mall. I think that's all I think that was it. But yeah, we got this. Cyndaquil, Hoops and Hip Hop, because that's his favorite Pokemon is Cyndaquil. I probably should have named the Cyndaquil Hoops and Hip Hop, but that's whatever. I'm still upset the fire animation's not good. It looks so great attacking, but ugh. I think I caught a shiny Chikorita in the wild, and it was pretty good IV'd, so I traded it. Because this is a trade from Kimber. Unless it was a Cyndaquil. I think I may have traded the Cyndaquil for a Chikorita, because she didn't get enough. And then we're at the mall for, I think this is the Kanto event, where they spawn more Kanto Pokemon. Bam! Shiny Drowsy right there on the way in. It was so great. And that was the only shiny I caught from that event, from the increased Kanto spawns, but man, that was just, what a beauty. What a beauty. I love this little pink bastard. Oh, if I could level him up to get him, how's his attack stat? Can I level him up? He's pretty high attacks. If I level him up, he's going to be, should be alright, actually. Alright, and then, oh, no, I lied. Wait, I didn't lie. So then, after that, I took a break from Pokemon Go a long time ago, before the shinies were announced and all that stuff. And I missed a lot of events. I missed the Bulbasaur event, the Dratini event, the Bagon event, everything. Or the Pupitar event. Or Larvitar event, sorry. So when they had the year-end event, this is where I went balls to the wall. We had so much lures out, we had so much going on, and I made it a point, I didn't want to catch multiple of everything, but I at least wanted to catch one of everything. And I ended up doing that, which is amazing. Kimber got like 6 shiny Bulbasaurs and then nothing else, which is funny. But actually, you know what? Yeah, I got Mareep too, so that was great. So yeah, we got Pikachu, and that was my first ever shiny Pikachu. We got the Cyndaquil, we got the Larvitar that turned into a Pupitar that I still haven't evolved because I have no candies because I wasted them. Powering up my Tyranitar, which is not wasting. We had Squirtle, that was pretty cool. It was a really great blast of the past. I don't know if you remember the video of the grandma calling the Pokemon names and they said Hamilton. That's why I named this Charmander Hamilton. Another Chikorita, I caught 2 Chikoritas. And then another Charmander, another Pikachu, which I evolved into a Raichu. And then another Squirtle, another Larvitar, Squirtle, and then a Mareep. And then a Dratini, which I fell in love with. I was so happy to get a Dratini. In my games on Pokemon, I think it started on X and Y. I got a special trade from a Dragonite. It was a Dragonite and it was named Big Baby. And I'm like, I fell in love with it and that's my Big Baby. And I now have the Dragonite on here called Big Baby. So, alright. Leafeon, I saved up a couple of, I don't remember where I got this. I think I caught it in the wild. I could be wrong. A shiny Eevee. And then I think I just evolved it into, I saved it and I evolved it into this. Same thing with, and then, oh no, Eevee was the day, so that's why they spawned them more, and then I caught the Eevee. Okay, yeah, I got one of everything, I forgot. Here's a Venusaur that was caught at the same day. Another Pikachu, oh, this is a trade. I must have gave her something else. Limerine, this is in Raleigh. This was actually a respawn. I saw it spawn and I just caught it. That was so great. I think it was my second shiny Bulbasaur I've caught in the wild. Cyndaquil was in Wake Forest. I don't remember getting him, but I may have. I worked a night job for a long time doing parking lots, and parking lots have great spawns. So that's why I was playing Pokemon Go a lot while I was doing work, which is fine because I work by myself and I can get my work done. That being said, this spawned at a parking lot. I evolved it up because the grass event required me to evolve something, and I just evolved it up. It was great. For Galligator, where did I catch a shiny Totodile somewhere? I guess I did, and I evolved it up. Oh, this is the event. Yeah, that was the event. Okay, duh, I'm an idiot. Alright, dumbass. Then Swinub Day. Alright, then there was the Clamperl Day, which I got this, and I was so happy to evolve it into this instead of the other one. Then I caught on another Kanto day, I think. It was a shiny increased spawns of Nidoran, female, and I got it. So I have a queen that might get evolved up. Let me see, appraise. Okay, that'll be easy leveling up. So then we have the Trico Day, which is, I got Trico, Grovyle, and then Kimmy. I think she caught that for me because I was in the bathroom. There's that. And then the cast form event, where you had the research tests. I don't know if these can be shiny anymore in the wild. I don't ever hear any reports of people going, I caught the shiny cast form. And you know, that's why I never heard, but I caught a fuck ton of cast forms. And I really wish there were different sizes. Okay, so then Bagon, was it from a day? I don't know. I think I didn't hatch shiny Bagon. I think I caught it in the wild. It's hard to remember because I don't remember ever doing an event for Bagon, and it wasn't a trade. So I just don't know where I got this guy from. I just don't remember. I'm sorry, buddy. Lopunny. I remember catching Lopunny. That was a good time. Little pink. That was in South Carolina. Yeah, that was okay. So there was an event. We went to the mall again. I go to South Carolina a lot for the beach, and we caught a Lopunny, I think, on the beach or on the boardwalk. So that was fun. Then there was oh yeah, we go back 1 year later. Fast forward, all these shinies were 1 year. 1 year later, go back to ASEN for Chicago for hanging out with Kevin Cross, and he wanted a shiny Torchic because he had a trauma story where he lost his one and he was one of one. So we did Torchic J. I did a little bit better on that one. I had 3. I have a few more, and then that'll be pretty good. Come back, do a trade. I think I did a trade, a Torchic for about one of her mini bubbles where she got during the year-end event. Then it's Slack Off Day. This is getting a little bit newer. So Slack Off Day, I caught a few. I think I went to, I didn't go anywhere special. I just went to the mall, I think. Feet, now here we go. This is fun. This was my first ever hatched 10K egg shiny. I hatched in general. I saw this, I was doing work, it just popped out and I freaked out and I loved it ever since. And I will never evolve it because this little purple sponge fish is going to be one of the best things that's ever happened to me. Moving on. It's this is storming hard. Fast forward, we go down to Cradily. I'm back in Utah now. I'm visiting and having fun, and then that was the rock event. This is a very small town. It's already a rocky area, so a lot of rocks. We're spawning pretty good. Okay, then keep working. I'm working with my buddy. I do lawn care. I'm in the road, and then we're driving down, and I have my Pokémon GO pulled up. We're kind of going slow, kind of going fast. I gotta hit a few stops. I always have it on the middle of the road, in the middle of nowhere, Horsey palmed up, and it was shiny, and I was so happy. That was the only one I ever got. I traded another Trico for something. I can't remember. I don't think I had another Horsey. Oh man, then we're driving back from a movie, and then all of a sudden, I've wanted this shiny for so long. I love the black and I love the rose, like the purple, but when I evolve it, it's not going to stay the same. I'm going to be pretty upset, but I need to evolve it. But I do love this shiny. I've really wanted one for so long, and to catch it when I wasn't even thinking about it, I was on the road, or Kimber was driving. I just had my phone out and playing Pokemon Go. And just clicked it and just had that mini heart attack if I screamed. Where I just screamed. And she freaked out. She's like, oh my god, what are you doing? What's going on? What happened? And I'm like, I got a shiny. She's like, fuck you, I'm driving. Oh man. So then we fast forward. We're doing a Alolan event. I think Alolan event. We had Diglett, they had a bunch of other stuff. And then I'm in July at Anime Expo. And I'm waiting to get in line. I'm waiting to go inside. It took a 2-hour wait for me. But I caught this outside of it, and I was pretty happy about that. Then we go back to Utah. We're there for the summer, and then we're doing the raids. I did a fuck ton of raids for Entei, and we got it. And then a week later, we did another one. I think Kimber got a different one, like Raikou or something. So then we do Mudkip Day, which was spent in Brigham. Okay, yeah, we walked around Brigham doing Mudkip Day. There's a little Mudkip there. Little marsh top there. Did a trade for that one. That was the last one. Okay, so this is the one I caught a shiny Eevee in the wild. I had so much luck in Utah for shiny. I don't know why. I don't know if it was a condensed small town full of Pokestops and spawns, but it just worked for me. So yeah, I evolved it. Ended up being a Jolteon, which is fine, I guess. Groudon. Now, here's the thing. I gave Kimber a shiny Eevee or something. I can't remember what I gave her. But she absolutely hates Groudon. She kept getting Groudon. She would not stop getting Groudon in the research tasks. And then she did the research task and got the shiny Groudon. And I said, she was like, oh my god, I can't believe I got this. I hate it. I don't want it. And I'm like, can I have it? Can I get it? And then that was how I got the shiny Groudon. She just gave it to me, which I found is absolutely hilarious. Oh god, I exited out. Oh, there's so many Pokemon. Alright, so then I caught another okay, so here's 2 more shinies I caught in the wild that I loved because they weren't like events, and they were just there in the wild, which are the best shinies to ever get. Chikorita was in the middle of trying to do the raids for Entei, and then a shiny Eevee was on the way back home. That was 25th, 24th. 2 days. I had 2 days in a row where I got shinies. Actually, scratch that. Yeah, 2 days in a row. Alright, so coughing. That was 3 days in a row. Oh, I do remember. It was outside of a cafe shop in the breakfast, and I was walking around doing my grind, and I just caught it, and it was great. And that was not my only shiny coughing, by the way. Oh, I keep exiting out. This week, that month, I had a great hit off. Like a few more days later, shiny rat on the road, walking by. That's it. There it is. Oh yeah, we went back home and we did to the mall and we did our little Ralts day where I was able to catch enough for 3 evolutions. Rayquaza, I did a raid. Okay, so we did a raid day for Rayquaza by myself. I ran into some random people, and then all of a sudden I said, hey, I said, I'll follow you guys around. This was my first or second Rayquaza, and I got the shiny. And I flipped out. It was great. Shiny Shuppet was also in a parking lot. That job gave me so many good spawns. Like, it was in the middle of a parking lot in the middle of the night, and just shiny Shuppet just showed up. So here's the story about this. Poliwag, I got shiny. I got it when it was increased spawns. I got it and it's shiny, and I was so happy. The connection was so weak that when I caught it, the game glitched out. If I can find photos, I'll put it in. It just glitched out, and I never could find it again. I reloaded, I waited. I tried to find it, if it would respawn or not. It never responded. I never got it. Fast forward, probably a month or 2 later, and I find a random Poliwhirl, and there it is. And I'm going to evolve this thing into a big old beautiful Politoed, because Politoed's cute. Okay. Shiny Sandship was released with a few other things. I got it. Kimber wants it. She can't have it yet, because she wants the pink Furret. Let's see here. Kangaskhan, I got that out of an egg, and I freaked out. Wild random Bulbasaur, right up the road. Something spawned in front of my house. It's just a Carnivine. Fuck, okay. Do that all over again. Random Bulbasaur in the yard. Go to see a movie, Rat Pack's out. I mean, not Rat Pack, Pat Rat's out, and I named it Rat Pack because I'm a big Sinatra nut. Named it that, that's Pat Rat, that's Rat Pack. Trapinch Day. That Trapinch Day, that was it. Mall, same thing. Oh, I forgot how much I love the orange in that color. That's really pretty. Flygon. Alright, Lillipup was in the wild. That was when they increased the spawns too for Pat Rat and Lillipup. I got this on the last day, really happy. Bronzor was also one of those weird, I'm a passenger in a car, I'm going to be clicking at an intersection. That worked out pretty good. Murkrow Small, I got another one. Kimber got 4 of these things through her lifetime, and she just gave me this one for, I don't know what it was for, I can't remember. Then I caught this little boy on the last day of the Halloween event, I think it was. No, it wasn't. But one of the rarest Pokemon shinies I've ever got was the Pikachu in the outfit shiny, which is absolutely great. Then after that, got the Duskull. Finally, after I grinded so many Duskulls. Like, I have so much. Like, I only had like 30 candies when I started that event, and now I have 688. I've wanted Magnemite for so long, ever since they announced it and they released it, I never could get one. Finally, and during another Kanto event, I'm sure, or Steel event, I just randomly clicked on one and got it. That was great. I got a Ralts from a trade from Kimber, from whatever the hell. Oh, it was for one of these. Because she didn't get one. Pink and Verde, that was a day. Yeah, Chimchar Day. Alright, so I've always seen people with luck with Onyxes, and I never had my luck with Onyx. And like Mystic 7, the joke is he goes to breakfast and he just catches a fucking shiny Onyx. So I finally grabbed mine. Oh god, I think it was up the road too. I think it was whenever it's Bahama, that's like right by my house. I'm on the border of Durham and Bahama, and that's where that goes. So, oh, shiny Totodile, let's do it. Totodile Day. That wasn't a day, that was a trade. I was just in the wild, I guess. I just caught a random Totodile in the wild. Okay, I don't remember that. This was the ice event this year, and I've always wanted a shiny Snow Run. But then they released shiny Sneasel, and I'm like, I kind of want one of those too. Got the Sneasel. I didn't get the Snow Run. Kind of upset. I stopped by the church every day. Got a coughing out of it. Oh, me and Kimber were lucky friends, so we decided to do a lucky trick. Ooh, we decided to do me and Kimber did a lucky trade with lucky friends from Metacross. Now I have like a maxed out CP. I can max it out. I can do it one more time. Should I do it one more time? Fuck it, let's do it. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. That's all I can do. Okay. That's maxed out. And I'm 38, so it's not gonna get any higher. Piplup Day, Piplup Day, Piplup Day. That was recent. Alright, here's the last event we just had. Magikarp was in the wild. I got the shiny Magikarp, and I was like so happy because I was so worried. I want shiny Magikarp more than I wanted shiny Gyarados. Shiny Gyarados is cool and all, but I like the Magikarp, and I was going to be so pissed if I found a shiny Gyarados in the wild without finding a shiny Magikarp. Fortunately, I got this first day, so happy. Next, then I caught the shiny Gyarados on the way to work, or a gig. It was so good. Oh, so I got both of those. I didn't need anything. My friend caught 2 shiny Magikarps, I think 3 maybe. And then this is where the event happened, where I got the Minchow, Minccino, and then a Zigzagoon. That was because the rats were in spawn and rat. Minccino. Then I went to do gardens. I didn't decide to do this vlog channel until after this happened, but I took 2 days, a total of 4 hours of running and exercising out in Duke Gardens, which was a Skarmory spawn at the moment, and I just grinded it out, and I caught over it was like at least 50 Skarmories, which is lucky because I could have went to 300 and not caught anything. So I finally got the shiny after grinding. I love this little green guy, and I think that might be up. Yesterday, I go up to the Harris Teeter store to get myself some lunch, and in the parking lot, a day after the event, shiny Wurmple shows up after being like 2 events of shiny Wurmple, and I didn't get one. But in the parking lot randomly, I just grabbed one. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. And that's it for me. That was all my shiny Pokemon that have ever been involved on this game, from start to finish, everything, every story, and I love it. Okay, I have the afternoon off. I want to do a video where I evolve all the shiny Pokemon, or at least the ones that I want to. I'll evolve them, but like I just really love some like Pokemon that I don't want to evolve and they won't look as good to me. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the story and all the cool. Please tell me, comment below what shiny Pokemon you got, and if you want to go ahead and head over to Twitter and just tag me in shiny Pokemon that you find is cool. There have been so many good shinies over the years that I have not been able to grab. Like Magikarp was 2 years in the making for me. So if you want to do that, go ahead and reply to me and just just tweet at me and just say, hey, I caught this shiny Pokemon, it's my favorite, you know, or comment below, whatever you want to do. Without saying said, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, do channel, have a lot of fun with this thing. We're going to be going to places. New event starts tomorrow for Sinnoh, and we're going to be doing some cool Sinnoh stuff. Sinnoh stuff. Stuff Sinnoh.